Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You join me on a very wintry morning where temperatures last night hit -2. Just gathering a few bits from the back garden and gearing up ready to go on a little winter trip out. So basically this little clip here is just to announce a little competition I'm going to be running. As soon as I hit 2,000 subscribers, we're going to be giving a free bait giveaway and some pop-ups and some wafters. I'm going to run you through that shortly and show you what we've got to give away. And this is straight out of my pocket, straight into your pockets. Free of charge, free delivery, and give that a little bit back to you guys back at home. So yeah, looking forward to getting on the bank for this session, which you probably won't be seeing for a little while, mind you, because I've got a lot of editing and bits and pieces to do on other videos. But you will shortly be seeing the Linear Fishery new video, which will be released shortly after this clip, so stay tuned guys. I'm going to get on the bait now and just show you just what's up for offer for you guys to win back at home. Well, here we are then guys, video recording this from the comforts of my house, as I tried to do it in the back garden and it was steaming up the bags. It's so cold up there, it's still -2, I just looked on the old thermometer out there, so no point showing you steamed up bags, you want to see what you're winning, right? So here you are, and these are all bagged up in 2.5 kilo bags, and if you're running 2.5 kilo bags, yep, we can bag them up in what sizes we want them bagged up in, that ain't a problem. So rather than just picking one winner, there's going to be 3 lucky winners. Each winner, free of charge, free delivery, will be winning 2.5 kilo of the enzyme bait. And we've got various, we've got 18mm wafters, dumbbell wafters, hard hookers, and some pop-ups over there. So got a bit of everything. And yeah, 3 lucky winners. All you have to do is be subscribed to the channel. As soon as we hit 2,000 subscribers, we're going to be airing this competition, and just by simply commenting in the section below, everything will the draw will be done at random, and there'll be 3 lucky winners. So this is your chances guys. Obviously we get a lot of messages through, can we do testers and stuff like that. Obviously we don't do testers, so this is your chance to finally try the enzyme if you're looking to try something new. And I'm guessing this will be around early springtime, just for when the enzyme really starts kicking into action. It's an incredible bait, and I'm sure once you guys try it, even on a freebie like this, there won't be many other baits you'll try after that. It really does stand alone in quality. As you probably know, we are just a small bait company, and we provide great quality, great ingredients, no corners cut, and everything is rolled fresh to order. May I add, even shelf life baits are rolled fresh to order, so they're not sitting around on shelves in warm shops for a year or two. You really are getting the finest quality, and that means a lot to us. Quality is everything basically in all our baits. So here you go, free giveaway, 2,000 subscribers. Make sure you subscribe, don't miss a chance to win one of these. There's going to be 3 lucky winners, and for every 1,000 subscribers after that, I'm going to be running the same competition with slightly bigger packages. So get yourself subscribed and enjoy the channel. Shortly after this clip, we're going to be starting a new episode of Linear Fisheries. So enjoy that, and if you love carp fishing as much as I do, smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one. See you in a bit. Hi guys, welcome back for another episode in the new series. The barrow's packed, and we're back on the Oxley's Lake, and I'm going to make a move and head down to the peg now. I've been here about an hour and a half, not really seen much, but went down the other end there and seen a bit of fizzing up, and that's enough for me to get the rods down there. So I'll catch you up on the bank, and I'll see you shortly. Hi there guys, here we are. This is the peg of choice. So I was going to jump in 2 pegs down from here, but I spoke to a lad and he was off home. So I just waited around for another hour and jumped straight in behind him. To be honest, it's an absolute beauty of a peg. Got this little tree line to your right, got the island out in front, and a little bit of open water there too. So things are really looking good, and the fish were fizzing up down here. So there's definitely a few fish in the area. I've seen a few fish just head roll just down here, literally about, I don't know, 6 or 7 wraps out, really in close. And then old mate had told me he'd been putting a bit of bait in down here, just on the marginal shelf, just off the marginal shelf, should I say. So yeah, really looking forward to getting stuck in, and can't wait to see what this session will bring. So you can see the house is up, just about. An absolute beauty. Fair play to Linear Fisheries, because you really do feel comfortable on these pegs. It's like being in France. It's a beautiful place, it really is, especially the Oxleys Lake. It's so comfortable, and a very mature lake at that. So here's the baiting approach for today. Let's see if we can get a bit in on that. Hold on, get the strap around me. Lots of boilies. Look at them. 4 different sorts there. It's not focusing very well when I hold them up. And I'm going to pepper them out with a stick when the seagulls clock off this evening. And then I've got a bit of goodness already mixed up, which I'm going to spum out. And it's about 70% boilie crumb and chops, a bit of maize, a few other little seeds in there, and a little bit of pellet, not much pellet but a little bit. And that's going to be going out very shortly. I've mixed this in just so the pellet soaks in a little bit and it sinks on the spot rather than floating away, and it just absorbs a bit of that lovely liquid juice. So yeah, enough rambling for now. I'm going to get stuck in and get the trap set, and you'll be joining me when I kick back with a cup of tea, and the rods will be in. Catch you in a bit. Hey there people, good morning. Thinking of a change of pegs, to be fair. That's why it's a bit of a late morning update. I think I'm going to get round there, dead centre of the camera. There's some big fish over there. Don't feel like it's going to happen here. We pinched one in the night, little 18-pound linear on this right hand rod on the pod there. So not a total loss, but I think it's time to get on the move. It looks a bit stale here. So I'm going to give one of the better pegs up and go slot into a little margin peg. And I think do the last 30 hours over there. So I'm going to get on the move. I've been chopping and changing all day, trying to crack this code. So far doing alright, pinched a bite. Now it's time to get on my toes and try and get another. You'll be joining me when I'm set up and tucked up round there. See you in a bit. Well, finally you join me in a new peg. And what a beautiful view it's turning out to be. There's the traps already set. Never fished up this end, so really stoked to be up here really. Plenty of water in front. Still got bits and pieces around the place and that, but managed to get the house up because it started raining for a bit. Sort of everything's still up, everything up in the air a bit, but I'm going to take care of that now. Main thing is traps are set, got a load of bait in, and yeah, finally time for a cup of tea and a bite to eat, and we'll catch up for an update soon. Well guys, would you believe it? Looks like the move's finally paid off. Had the rods in about an hour now, just having a little tidy up after speaking to you guys, and the left hand rod's already torn off. Well worth the move and the backache of getting all the gear around here. Second of the trip and the biggest at just a shade under 19 pounds. Full of energy now, typical, eh? Turn the camera on and it come to life. A real lovely looking mirror. Really made up to get this second one, get off the mark. I think there should be a few more bites to come now we've got up and moved pegs. There you go. Just smidgen under 19. We're off the mark. Had a sort of mid-double linear in the night, and now we're off the mark with this one in a new peg. Hopefully, just the start of what's to come. The rods are reset. Bait's out, everything's looking good. Just got to cross our fingers and hope that something comes along a little bit bigger than this. Right, I'm going to slip her back now. I've already done a couple of picks, and we'll have a catch up in a bit. Alright people, just have one little look out there. Look how carpy it looks. It screams big gal to me. Now, I've been wrong in the past, but occasionally I am right from time to time, and I think it could throw a big gal tonight. I've got a real good feeling I'm going to get one of the big ones. Definitely worthwhile getting all the gear up here and making that hike and getting around here. Oh, seen a fish just show there in the middle of the screen to the right. Yeah, very carpy. There's a few fish about. There's a few fish long, there's a few fish short. I've just dropped one, the right hand rod down here on the pod. I've just dropped here to 11 wraps. So, and that went down into a little pile of fizz. So hopefully it shouldn't be too long. Feeling hopeful. Sharpened all the hooks and put all the rigs back out on the spots. That's all you can do at this point. Got off my arse and made the move, had a fish, buzzing with that. Now hopefully we'll get as big as auntie in the lake. Fish just showed to the left there. Really looking good up this end. So glad I made that move. Could have sat there, I put a lot of bait in up there. Let's not forget I put what, probably best part of 3 kilo in up there. And sometimes we can get drawn into the trap of sitting and waiting. And sometimes you've got to realise if it ain't going to happen, it just ain't going to happen. You just got to get out of there and try and make something happen, which is what I've done. So this is the new peg for the next 30 hours. Fingers crossed for a bite within the next hour or two before dusk sets in, but if not, we'll have a little chat before bed anyway, and we've got some fajitas on for dinner, so we'll have a little look at them and see how we get on. Right, I'll catch you in a bit. Hey people, it's really kicking into action now. Just goes to show what can happen when you make a move. Absolute beautiful little fish here, lovely mirror. Getting bigger and better. Yeah, it's a sturdy little unit. I'm going to give her away quickly. Absolutely blistering run. Lovely, 24.5 pounds of beautiful Oxley's mirror. A bit of water on her. Lovely and black, this one. Real nice fish, put up a really good fight as well. We're losing the light a little bit now, heading into coming on late evening time, and there she is. First 20 on the bank. Hopefully it'll just get better and better. So yeah, what a take, what a fish. Absolutely buzzing to be here. It's a beautiful place. This Oxley's Lake especially is just mature, big, open, lovely pegs, lovely carp. If you get on them, you can have a good trip. Obviously you've got to employ the right tactics at the time, as I did. There you go. 24-pounder. Epic, absolutely epic. Well, I'm going to get this fish back. I've got the rod reset, so hopefully it's time for one more before dusk sets in. See you in a bit. Well guys, finally had the time to kick back now and get a bit of grub on. About 20 minutes ago, just had another low 20, little mirror. Things are really kicking off, and I'm going to treat myself now. I've had 4 fish with a nice bit of munch on. So we've got the chicken fajitas. They come in the old peso fajita kit, and the chicken's nicely crisping up now. You can see that. Yeah. Over here, got some mushrooms simmering. Then we're just having fresh peppers, the yellow and orange one, fresh cucumber with mayonnaise. Oh, all in wraps, by the way, if you didn't already know that. It's time to mix in a bit of goodness now, get a bit of sauce on that chicken. This is the mild kit, not the barbecue one. I won't put it all in. I never like to put it all in, it gets a bit strong, to be honest. And then this sauce here just literally melts into the chicken. Oh my god, the smell coming off that after not eating all day. I can't wait to get all over this. I'm starving. Spent so much time moving about earlier and cleaning up and getting a bivvy around here. Only really had a bowl of cereal today, which is unlike me, as you know. I like to live comfortable in the bank and all that lot. Yeah, look at that, look. Oh, it smells incredible. So yeah, I'm just going to serve that with some mushrooms, mayonnaise and a bit of salad. Stick the kettle on, kick back, and maybe watch a bit of YouTube. But yeah, that's me done for my night, the update. Hold tight and we'll have a catch up in the morning. See you in a bit. Check out the finished article. Look at that, fit for a king. Morning all, been up bright and early today. It's about 7:30 now, been up since about 5:15, just watching the water, recasting the rods and that. Got all the 3 traps reset this morning. I always like to do that here just because the crayfish, they mess about with your baits and can tangle your rigs throughout the night and that, so I do a lot more recasting here on Oxleys than I usually would on other day ticket waters and stuff, but they all went out first time and there's lots of fizzing going on out there, and there's a lot of fish out in front. There's fish over all rods, to be honest, so any time now really. End up having another 2 in the night, couple more low 20s. Biggest is still the 24 that you've seen on video before. It got too dark last night. So yeah, made up 5 fish this session. The move was definitely worthwhile, and I'm just going to sit on my hands now, just put a fresh bag on a load of fizzing on the left hand rod, recast the 2 rods on the pods, both back onto big baited areas. Oh, big carp there just to the left. So everything's done from here on out. Just got to kick back and let the magic happen. Feeling really confident of another bite though this morning. They seem to be feeding heaviest early mornings here at the minute. So yeah, absolutely loving life. Watching this fizzing and carp going bonkers. Although there is someone just jumped in opposite me now, and maybe he could ruin it. Hopefully he won't be a big caster and start launching it across. You never know on here. But yeah, so all good on the fish front. 4 bites in this peg. Had a bite in the other peg. Things coming together. Code is slowly cracking. Feeling optimistic as the day continues. So I'm going to get some brekkie on now, and we'll have a catch up in a bit, or hopefully an update with a bite. See you in a bit. Hello guys, finally got one. With things proving really difficult this morning, a lot of fizzing up, a lot of bubbling, a lot of showing, and really felt like I should have pinched a bite, to be honest, but it didn't happen, and the morning quickly slipped away from me, and we just hit early afternoon and the middle rod just took off. Give her a quick weigh. Not a giant, just under 21 pound. Another 20. I think that's 4 20s I've had now. So this is number 6 fish. Still not tapped into any of the big girls. But who cares, because this is a real pretty fish. Still time for another bite. Still got 4 or 5 hours left. So you never know. But just glad to finally see that rod take off. Was really confused this morning to why it hadn't happened, to be honest. And the only thing I can put to that is a lot of fizzling, but maybe they're just fizzing up on naturals and just not our bait. But finally this one slipped up to a little Total Chaos wafter from the new wafter range, and it was just tipped with a little bit of white sinking corn. There we go. Not giant, nice little fat plumped mirror, but very welcome to say the least. Absolute stunning little fish, this one. Hopefully we'll get a few more like this, or just one a little bit bigger will do nicely. But what a lovely little mirror. Can be an absolute beauty as this one gets bigger. But the rods are reset. I put a bit more bait in just before I did this footage, so hopefully there's time to nick another bite. Right. For now, goodbye from us both, and we'll catch up shortly. See you in a bit. Check that out. Finally got into a big gal. Every now and then in carp fishing you get rewarded for your efforts, and this is certainly one of those days. So I had to plough my way through smaller upper doubles and low 20s, and then I finally got rewarded with my perseverance with a big gal. Not sure how big she is, haven't weighed her yet. Definitely heading up for the 30 pound mark, maybe low 30s, who knows. But another thing also is it was trailing a rig. Let me get this monstrosity, see if we can focus on that. No, camera don't really like it, but either way, look, it's a fixed lead. So the lead hasn't been able to be ejected on the take when the fish has picked this up. So it's actually lucky it's only a small 2-ounce lead. Try and hold it a bit further away from the camera so you can see it. But I've tugged on this swivel here as hard as I could and it weren't coming out. So yeah, that carp's a very lucky carp. And whoever did fishes like this is a very bad angler, because that can kill a carp. It was trailing a big leader, 20 foot of line. It's not good whatsoever. But there you go, I guess that's what you get for these day ticket waters. But we've got that big gal, so we're going to get her out shortly. The traps are reset, and we'll see what she goes on the old scales. See you in a bit. Here we are with this absolute unit of an Oxley's mirror. 31 3/4 made up with this. Nice big blackhead on her. Oh, it's nice to finally get another 30 on the bank from Oxley's. Another one to add to the list. Put up a real strong fight. You seem to know when you've got a 30 straight away in here, because they absolutely batter you. And this one was crapping a lot of bait in the retainer, and yeah, she was loving life. Sorry, I'm getting liners. She was loving life, scoffing away. Here she is. 31 3/4, or just under 32 or so, and she fell on the long rod. Fished at range, where last night when the seagulls knocked off, I delivered about 1 kilo to 1.5 kilos of the ensign and the new synchronised bait, and yeah, this is where she liked to have her grub up. And look at that. Bite come from nowhere, to be honest. There was no fizzing, no nothing. I was just looking at the fizzing on the close in rod, and she tore off in an epic way you wouldn't believe. Absolutely made up to get another Oxley's 30 on the bank. Buzzing, absolutely buzzing. We've got a couple of hours left still. Don't think anything else will happen, but you never know. it's time to get packed up and call this 48-hour day session a day. Let me flip around and have a look at the other side. Oh, look at that. That is the goodness. And the camera's picking it up. There's a lot of bait coming out of her. And she's definitely been on the scoff. I went against, there was a lot of fizzing up on a close in spot to the left. I went against that because there was some smaller fish there, and I thought I'm going to sit it out for a big gal on the long baited boilie spot, and would you believe it, it's paid off. Look at that, eh? Absolutely made up. Makes all that travelling worthwhile. 2.5 hour journey down, and yeah, 48 hours on Oxley, and absolutely loving life. Thank you, you big brute of a mirror. It's time to slip her back now, and on to the next one, and we'll have a catch up in a bit. Oh. She's caught her breath back now. I've rested her for a few minutes. I think she's nearly ready to go. Let's have one last look at her. Thank you, big girl, for making my trip all that bit more special. What a lovely, lovely unit. It's time to go back to your eerie home. Get in there. Lovely times. Well guys, as you can see, that's this 48-hour session wrapped up. Trolley's loaded, everything else is done. It's time for me to get on my toes and head back to Cambridge. So make sure you stay tuned, and I'll be back. So yeah, don't miss another episode. Follow along, and hopefully we'll get a few more big gals on the bank. So for now, tight lines, be lucky, and I'll see you when I see ya.